Faith and fury shall remain.
High there, the 40K Empress.
The skies are red, the voids are light. Her crimson hair a beacon bright. The saints all kneel, the foes all fall. The 40K Empress commands us all. Her beauty's flame, her war divine. No mortal soul may cross her line. In battles roar her hymn, we cry. The 40K Empress will never die. Bow to the 40K Empress, light and flame. Your beauty crowns the holy name.
Red is blood, the heavens reign. All shall bow before her name.
Oh, crimson halo, war and grace, your light devours time and space.
Eternal queen of lore and pain.
All shall bow before your name. Through fire, through blood, through endless fame, I rise and all shall bow before my name.
I am the 40K Empress. Through 1,000 wars, her light remained, and I beheld the fire crowned in red.
The cathedral trembles, her name resounds. The banners burn, the void astound.
Her beauty none may dare compare. The scarlet blaze beyond repair. The suns themselves in shame may fade.
Before the light her soul has made. Her voice, the hymn of steel and grace. The stars that none replace. I kneel a fool of faith and flame, and whisper softly her holy name.
By bones and blood our will is pure.
By faith alone our hearts endure.
In fire we find a hand divine.
The Empress reigns, the stars align.
In the ash of stars and dying flame, a red-haired queen of fire came. With eyes of blue that pierced the skies, she cast down gods, she shattered lies. In golden plate and crimson veil, she walks the void where tyrants fail. A sword like comets in her hand, and none for truth shall ever stand. with hate or pride, but sees all hearts, their truth inside. No whisper vile can twist the soul, while she still reigns and keeps us whole. She purges anathemas light with holy flame and burning might. No chaos spawn, no alien kin shall ever breach her light again. The throne of gold once dim now burns, as justice speaks and fate returns. The traitors scream, the liars cry, are drowned beneath her war-born sky. All hail the flame, the wrath, the light, the empress born of endless fight. No seed of breath, no traitor's creed shall make the children break or bleed. The warp shall scream, bloodshot on, before the gates of heaven's sun. So rise, O sons and daughters true. She watches all, she fights for you. Her light shall fall, her will remain, till none but honor shall remain.
Yoo-hoo! Hi to you guys and welcome to this urgent news stream because we have to cover Marvel and DC actually this morning.
Urgent.
Yes.
Emergency. Urgent.
Okay.
Emergency. Yes.
George, can you stop? So, hello guys. Welcome to everybody in the chat. With us, as always, is our awesome Tsunami co-host.
Co-host tonight, yes.
Hi to you, Tsunami.
Hello.
Hello.
What's up, everyone?
What's up, indeed? So, guys, here is how we're going to do this. We're gonna say hi to everybody in both superhero channel and the gaming channel. Then we're gonna start each news, and after each news, we're gonna say hello to you if you're new, and we're gonna cover your comments as fast as possible because we gotta keep this tight. There's much to talk about and to read these articles and to, of course, say our view on things as lifelong Marvel and DC fans. So
Yeah.
a lot of important things to talk about here, especially when you know what's happening with and what has happened with Marvel in the past and in the present, and what's happening now with DC and Warner Brothers. So pretty major stuff. We're living in a very interesting time
Yeah.
at the moment.
I think my first word as a baby was DC Marvel.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Yes, mine was probably Xena Warrior, Princess, and Superheroes, but
Amazing. Yeah.
yeah.
All of those. Yeah.
All of those. So, Men of Gooning, hi to you, Yasto, David, Tsunami, of course, in the chat, on the other channel. The same. Okay,
Yeah.
we are ready then, guys.
Thomas is in the
Oh,
other
Thomas,
channel,
Thomas.
Yes.
Thomas. Oh, of course, Thomas. I saw Thomas, I said hi to Thomas. And then that's why I forgot to read.
Yastu says, I'm too happy this early in the morning, 10 a.m. Well, we have good news, you know. I like Thursday, because after that it comes Friday, you know. So.
Yeah, of course. But now let's open the, let's start opening stuff. Okay, hold on to your butts, guys. So first, of course, we're gonna cover the Avengers thing because that's like breaking news. So let me just, put it right here. Okay, guys, so breaking news. The Avengers cast is just been announced, and this, of course, is coming from Cosmic Book News that we have been covering for a while now because they have very fast scoops, you can say.
Yeah,
They're
you
very
can say
quick
that.
to cover some of the news. So, MCU over, Avengers Doomsday promo kickstarts the testosterone.
No.
Oh, God. Okay, tonight we're gonna read this. Just a quick thought in general, because we also actually listened to Grace Randolph this morning while prepping, and she said something funny.
The stupid thing, George.
Yeah, that they have to include more women and I guess gays, so you can get the girls and the gays. So this is something that she just said. The girls and
You
the
gotta
gays.
get the girls and the gays.
Grace Randolph, 2025.
So I guess that gays actually, gay men won't go to the cinema to watch beautiful men.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Is that what she's saying?
Like, I mean,
Jesus
the
Christ.
logic is
I mean,
too advanced.
if straight men go to the cinema to see beautiful women, and I also go to see the beautiful men because I appreciate the aesthetics of the muscles and everything else,
Welcome, Johnny, to
Yes.
the island.
To the island of beautiful men. Yeah. So why wouldn't gay men go to see beautiful actors?
Okay, that's another topic about Grace. It's just a funny thing that I wanted to say. So the problem for Grace, of course, is that there is not enough women on the roster. But then again, this is the fault of Marvel themselves, because they made all the women characters, not all, but most of the women characters, a total fail and a disgrace for these characters. And they made them annoying and on the nose and not what they're supposed to be. So this is entirely their fault that now people don't like them and they don't like to see them in the new roster and going forward. So yeah, Tsunami, what do you think actually quickly about this?
I don't know. Pretty much what you guys said. They were failed comic books, especially the ones that have been cut out, and they transferred over to the screen, and no one liked them. So yeah, it's exactly what you guys just said. They were failed comics. They were unlikable characters. They made the actresses who are already kind of unlikable even more unlikable, and no one pays money for this shit.
Yeah.
Indeed. Absolutely. Okay, now let's start this article. The MCU over. Avengers Doomsday promo kickstarts the testosterone. Oh my gosh, he's gonna spin this into the opposite,
drink,
probably. Okay, let's go tonight.
Got it. Marvel promoted Avengers Doomsday at an event in Italy, and fans immediately zeroed in on the lineup displayed on the screen. The cast board is stacked with familiar names, but what caught everyone's attention is who isn't there. The image features a heavy male presence, raising questions online about whether Marvel is quietly shifting away from the MCU era critics accused the studio of embracing over the last few years. Fans point out the lack of female heroes. The promo art includes Rebecca Ferguson, Vanessa Kirby, Florence Pugh, Letitia Wright, and Hannah John Kamen, but the ratio heavily favors male characters. That sparked discussion across social media, with fans wondering if Marvel is overcorrecting after years of being criticized for pushing female-led projects that didn't land with audiences. It doesn't help that rumors have circulated for weeks that several female characters won't appear in the film at all. Scoop circles are claiming Brie Larson, Tatiana Maslany, and Dominique Thorne are out, and Maslany in particular has been the center of talk after her outspoken criticism of Disney leadership and late-night hosts aligned with the company.
Okay.
Strategic pivot or coincidence? Marvel hasn't commented, but pairing this cast board with the broader Doomsday leaks paints a clear picture. The company seems to be leaning on its most bankable, established male stars for what is supposed to be its biggest film since Endgame. Whether intentional or not, the Italy presentation looked like the start of a tonal shift. One fans are already calling the end of the MCU. If Marvel wanted a reaction, they got one. Whether the upcoming trailer changes the narrative is now part of the anticipation. The Avengers Doomsday trailer is said to be attached to the December release of Avatar: Fire and Ash.
Oh, cool.
The announced and confirmed cast includes Chris Hemsworth, Anthony Mackie, Sebastian Stan, Paul Rudd, Letitia Wright, Florence Pugh, Simu Liu, Tom Hiddleston, Wyatt Russell, David Harbour, Winston Duke, Danny Ramirez, Hannah John Kamen, Pedro Pascal, Vanessa Kirby, Joseph Quinn, Ebon Moss-Bachrach, Patrick Stewart, Ian McKellen, Alan Cumming, Rebecca Romaine, James Marsden, Kelsey Grammer, Channing Tatum, Enoch Huerta Mejia, and Louis Pullman with Robert Downey Jr. End article.
All right. Oh my gosh, I'm excited to get to
No
talk
Hugh
about
Jackman.
things.
Oh.
Yeah, no Hugh Jackman. I guess there's a video. We're gonna play it. Okay, so first things first, the cast. That's like the most obvious thing ever.
I think we see a lot of women. What are they talking about, actually?
I mean, yeah, of course. The point of a character is to have a purpose. If you
Yeah.
don't, if this character has no purpose being there, they shouldn't be there. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter if it's a man or a woman character. It doesn't freaking matter. I can watch a movie it's all about female or male characters. I don't
Yeah.
care if it has meaning and purpose and it's good. So if those female characters serve a good purpose here, they are all welcomed. And the same could be said about the male characters. Now let's discuss those. So I mean, I totally love Vanessa Kirby as Sue
No, she
Storm.
was great, yeah.
Because actually, that movie
absolutely.
was not woke like it was
Yeah,
presented
she
at the
wasn't
beginning.
the good old boss and the leader of the group and things like that.
Yeah,
no?
that movie was actually very good, and the structure of it was so nicely done that we absolutely saw how Superman 2025 could have been done because this movie included a montage of, I mean, Fantastic
their
Four's
origin.
career
Yeah.
and what they have done. So many awesome things. We could have seen this with Superman, and this would make totally the movie a lot better. Not just see him already beaten down and not see his 3 years of being Superman and actually being glorious. We just seeing him how he's already beaten down and looking like a piece of meat on the snow.
3 years of aging.
Yeah, 3 years of age. Okay, so I just wanted to say that about Fantastic Four. Thunderbolts was a very
Thunderbolts was
solid
very good,
movie,
Yeah.
and unlike, I mean, not unlike, but unfortunately, I want to say, just like Fantastic Four, it was a good movie that nobody saw because we are already disappointed, but we as
People
that
got sick of it and,
Yeah.
they didn't give it a chance.
I
but,
mean, normies didn't go to see
yeah,
it.
yeah.
We, as people that cover these things, went to see it. Of course, we were happy about it, but it's like too little, too late.
Yeah.
So now is the chance for them with this movie to bring back the regular people, and of course us, which we're gonna be there anyway.
With a cast of nobodies.
Now, something that we see here, yes, I know. But still, we do have special
Yeah.
features here. I mean, special people, and that is freaking Rebecca Romaine.
Hey,
Back is Mystique
Patrick
somehow.
Stewart is here too. You want to
Of
tell
course, I'm just
Rebecca,
first talking about the female characters, George.
yeah, I want to say about her something.
Okay, get to it.
Yes. Well, Rebecca Romaine is a way better Mystique than what was her name? Than the first
Lawrence.
female action star ever. Excuse me.
Yes.
And that's a character that they did really great in the movies, and they should have done Mystique-led movie with her, as Mystique. Just like in the comic books, when she actually, for a moment there, she works like as a spy for Xavier. That would have been great.
That's cool.
And you could do that. And it could be those spy missions, and everything else. And she's actually a deep character. They try to do stupid stuff with her, like, make her non-binary or something there, whatever. First, they try to make her a lesbian, then they said, but then she can be everything, so she's a non-binary because she can be a man. And they say, originally, she was born as female. So, but they
Yeah.
could have done this and would have been a great movie. I would watch that with her more than with, what was her name? I really
who?
forget.
Who?
Jennifer
The other
Lawrence.
Mystique.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer
Yes,
Lawrence.
thank you. Yes,
Jennifer
exactly.
Lawrence.
Because this Mystique was way better. So
Yes.
I'm happy to see her again.
Well, I think that people that always want to ship different relationships and stuff totally mistake gender identity with sexuality preferences. She can be bisexual and still be a freaking woman, so stop it. Cut it
Exactly.
out, get some help.
Exactly.
Okay. So next we have what is that?
Who?
This. I cannot show it with the mouse.
Uh,
Can you see it? Oh yes, I can. This actress. This is this is how much I remember.
Who was that?
I think
Who was
that
she
is
playing?
from Ant-Man, the villain that was in Thunderbolts. That she became
Oh,
a hero.
Oh,
Ghost.
Jesus
yeah.
Christ. But I didn't care about her anyway. I even forget about that.
Yeah. Okay, she's there.
She was part in Thunderbolts. I forget that she was part in Thunderbolts.
Yes, and of course we have Florence Pugh
Florence
because
Pugh?
from Thunderbolts, she's okay.
Who
okay.
I liked a lot more in Thunderbolts as a character. I think they did the writing better than in the other movies. She was really annoying, really just annoying. And I say, Jesus Christ, just if you're going to be a Black Widow or something, because originally she's White Widow. Anyway,
She's white. What?
yeah. There is also a White Widow and
Ah,
stuff
White
with, yeah.
Widow.
But she
Yeah.
was also in Black Widow, just
Ah.
she's more like a villain anti-hero at one point. But I really like the character writing a lot more in for all of them actually in the third Thunderbolts. That's what made the movie for me. So okay, but still. It's not the original Black Widow, so
Yeah,
but
but
I'm
okay.
okay.
But I mean,
Yeah.
she's okay to be there.
Yeah.
I mean, by this point, she's not
Yeah.
a bad character or anything
No,
like that.
he earned it in the last movie, so yeah.
Okay, so these are the women. Uh, I mean, unless there is a surprise appearance by Scarlet Witch or something.
Yeah, or maybe some of the other
Marvel's
X-Men.
Katie.
What, Tsunami?
Marvel's Katie from the Simu Liu movie. What the hell is that? The Ten Rings.
Oh,
God, I can't even remember it. Yeah, she might show up.
Maybe, yeah.
Her name is Aquafina.
Oh,
oh,
Aquafina, yes.
okay.
I hope not.
All right. I mean,
Uh,
ew. Too many characters.
maybe some of the other X-Men could appear of the female. The only one that I know that they didn't ask is Famke
Famke Jensen.
Jensen, yeah.
Famke Jensen. Yep.
Jensen, yeah. At least she said in an interview, nobody asked me, but that might be a ruse, just like
Oh yes, that could be a ruse.
Andrew. Jesus Christ,
Andrew
Spider-Man. Andrew
Garfield,
Garfield was doing it for a whole time,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
might be that. Halle Berry said nothing.
I'm personally
so-
excited to see original X-Men cast as
I-
all hell.
I think
I'm excited.
I think that's what they're doing. I think they know. We're left without all other big hitters. Because who cares about freaking Falcon being Captain America and things like that? So they said, X-Men. The original X-Men. That's what we have now, right? So here we put it, and then the people will go and watch it.
Oh, okay. So it's a
Plus-
good thing that I scrolled because we see Letitia Wright as Black Panther, and absolutely
Jesus
nobody
Christ.
cares about
Absolutely
her.
nobody cares about
Like
it.
zero care.
Yeah.
This much.
Yeah. Tsunami, you want to say something?
Yes, go ahead.
On top of a so-called female Black Panther, they've brought back Namor instead of
Jesus Christ.
Namor, and Gambit has shown up for the X-Men team also
Yeah.
Yeah, how
with
annoying.
Channing Tatum.
Yeah.
Channing Tatum was great, Gambit. Yeah.
Yes, he's great.
But
Could be
that's
interesting.
also kind of both the great thing and the disappointing thing. Now, I want to see that Gambit with the other X-Men, but I want to see now a Wolverine with those X-Men. Because they say, actually, we got freaking Gambit and they're not going together, and he's not going to supercharge his clothes, for example, like in the cartoon or something.
We still
So,
can get Wolverine. Maybe
still can
that's
get that,
a
yeah.
surprise
Maybe that's a
because
surprise, yeah. I
if you
hope
want to
so.
keep somebody as a surprise, you will do that with Wolverine and you will do that with Scarlet Witch.
Yeah,
So there's
exactly.
still a chance for those people to be there. Okay, so I'm super happy to see. Totally forgot his name.
Who?
Okay, let me
Say the
see.
character.
Cyclops.
James Marsden.
Okay, so
James
yes.
Yeah, I think he really deserves better because Cyclops is a great character and he really deserves a lot more. So I hope that it's his chance to actually see Cyclops doing a cool thing because we couldn't see that in the movies. They really, and that's why, because of that, still people think that Cyclops kind of sucks, which is not true. And you saw that in the cartoon when we watched X-Men '97, and you say, well, that's Cyclops right there, and he's a great guy, James Marsden. I'm really happy that he has so much success with Sonic, with the Sonic franchise. He's great there. Although I usually hate human characters in movies like that, but he's great. I'm happy for him, and I think really that his Cyclops deserves a lot more. I hope that there is an epic scene in which he does optic blast and something like that.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
So basically, those are the people that we are excited for.
Yeah.
I mean, Bucky is okay, but I'm not gonna write home about it.
He should have been Captain America.
Loki as well. And
Yeah.
of course, we have not Iron Man, so
Not
it's great.
Yeah.
I mean, I love to see Doctor Doom. I just don't think that Robert Downey Jr. should play everything in the
Exactly.
world.
I mean, I think that it won't be exactly Doctor Doom, but it will be, parallel universe Tony Stark who got evil, and that's not Doctor Doom.
Somehow fell into the pants of Doctor Doom.
He just decided, no, I'm going to do this and that, and I'll use my suit for the bet, and it will be like his suit will be like a rehash of his Iron Man suit, just a different color. But if it's not,
Yeah.
And if it's actually the core of the character who Doctor Doom is, and if he takes off his mask and it's not freaking Tony Stark underneath, but is actually, you know, a disfigured face, kind of looking like Tony Stark, I would be happy.
No, okay. I mean, I would care if they present something good, but since they said that the trailer is gonna be played before Avatar, and we're gonna see Avatar
No, nice.
as soon as possible, so
Yeah, we have to.
so we'll see it and we'll tell you what you think. We're gonna tell you what we think about it if the trailer is not released online. If it is, we're just gonna react to it, of course. Okay, so I couldn't care less for Russo,
Who?
the Russo guy, the Russo guy. Russell guy.
Also, guy.
Sorry. That soldier guy. I will start forgetting their names by this point.
Oh,
So
the
annoyed.
son of Kurt Russell.
Yeah. Okay, let's go
Forget his
one
name,
by
yes.
one and we have to finish with these names.
Yeah.
So of course Chris Hemsworth, I want to
Hemsworth,
see
yes.
an OG Avenger.
Yeah.
Anthony Mackie couldn't be more annoying by this point.
Jesus Christ,
I
yeah.
just can't stand him.
I hope Chris Hemsworth comes without the daughter that he had in the last movie. Just
Yeah.
Thor. Thank
He's so
you.
shoehorned in as Captain America. It's so freaking
Christ,
preachy. It's horrible
The movie was also boring as hell
and preachy.
and rich.
Also, what's up with this picture? It looks like somebody cut off his face or somebody put the 3 implants of testicles in his cheeks. Like, what the heck is
Maybe he did this.
that? Okay, let's go by names, not by pictures again. So, okay. Sebastian Stan, like we said, fine. Paul Rudd, okay, fine. Letitia Wright could go to hell, I don't care. Florence Pugh is welcome. Simu Liu, he's an ass, but
Go
okay.
back to China, yes.
Go back to China, but still the character is good. Tom Hiddleston, of course, welcome. Wyatt Russell,
Wyatt Russell,
as we said. I mean, he's fine in Thunderbolts. He actually
was
played
fine
very
there, yeah,
well. It just
yeah.
he's just annoying and not very pleasant to look at. David Harbour, well, a good actor, horrible person.
Horrible person in real life. Yeah.
Winston Duke, who?
Wait a minute, who was Winston Duke now? Tsunami, any recollection who was Winston Duke or what was he playing?
No, I'll look it up. I can't remember who the hell that is.
Yeah, who cares? Danny Ramirez, oh,
That's
another
really
super on the nose, shoehorned and preachy, annoying character. The future Falcon that knows nothing about nothing. He's so stupid and annoying. Hannah
Oh, wait, Winston
Oh, it's
Duke.
M'Baku.
Winston M'Baku.
M'Baku.
Yes. What is he doing
Why
there?
yeah.
Jesus Christ. I mean, are we going to have Avengers or just Avengers? This is the only one who is left team. Why
Well,
is
they got
M'Baku
Letitia Wright, and then of course Namor or Namor.
Namor.
Yeah, he can go to hell
So
as
they're
well.
obviously trying to include that whole
Yeah.
Wakanda side of things.
Yeah, that's how much I care, how much I like him.
Yeah.
He's so annoying. Again, another annoying character, nothing else. Hannah John Kamen. Who?
The Ghost.
Ah, okay. Pedro Pascal, okay, of course, because
The Fantastic Four, we're okay with it, yes. So yeah. we want to
Vanessa
see them.
Kirby, amazing. Yeah, that's the only woman I can say amazing.
Yeah,
She's amazing.
totally.
Joseph Quinn.
He was okay in Fantastic Four. Yeah.
It's fine. I mean, yeah, he's okay. I mean, all the cast should be here.
All the
so-
cast of Fantastic Four should be
Ebon
here.
Moss.
Backrack.
Who?
Batch.
Who's this
The
guy?
Thing.
The Thing.
That the thing. Okay, then
Yes.
he's fine. Patrick Stewart, of course. Welcome. Red carpet. Everything for Patrick
Everything,
Stewart.
yes.
Yeah. Ian McKellen, of
Exactly,
course.
yes.
Welcome, absolutely. The same thing.
The same thing.
Red carpet.
For him, yes.
Alan Cumming.
Alan Cumming, Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler.
No, okay.
But in the Munich circus, I was famous as the incredible Nightcrawler.
Even the voice.
Even the voice.
Okay, Rebecca Romaine, amazing. I'm not sure how she's gonna look as Mystique, whatever, but you know, modern times.
Do you think
So
that
they can make her look
she'll
great.
still be with her all body blue, or they put clothes on her now? What do you think?
No, I think they can do it. I mean, she can get into shape and makeup and whatever, no problem at all.
Yeah.
James Marsden is great and handsome.
Kelsey Grammer, so
Kelsey
we get
Grammer.
Beast. Nice.
The Beast.
The
Yep.
Beast, yeah, the real Beast. Kelsey
Absolutely
Grammer,
great. Channing Tatum is great. The only thing that he does not fit in terms of the character of Gambit, where the other actor that played John of Mars, John of what? How was his name?
John Carter.
John Carter of Mars.
Yes.
that he looked better for
Yeah,
Gambit
yeah,
because
much
his
better, yeah.
face is slimmer, kind of like Kevin Sorbo type of a face,
Yeah.
more slimmer, more narrow, whereas Channing Tatum is a square.
Yeah.
So it just doesn't fit the mask.
Doesn't fit exactly the mask. Yeah.
He looks
Yeah, the
like
mask really looks. He's
Yeah.
squeezed in there.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
To be fair, the mask also is one of those things in comic books that translate good only in comic book because I never got those masks where your face is like that, but on the side you have something and you say, well, what the hell is that?
Well, it
Usually,
looks
it looks cool in comic books.
good
I
when
mean,
your
yeah.
face is
And when
narrow.
you have a narrow face, yeah.
But otherwise, no, it complements, the cheekbones and stuff, this
Mm-hmm.
part here, but you have to have a narrow and more, like, longer face for that. So, who?
Namor.
Ah,
Temor quien
Tina
me can.
Huerta Mejia.
Okay,
Namor.
okay.
Ay, Sancho Panza. Oh.
Louis
Yeah.
Pullman.
What you
Who was
talking about?
Yeah. Who
What
did?
you talking about? Who was Louis Pullman now? Jesus Christ.
And with
Shows
Robert
how
Downey.
much we
Give me a
can.
second.
And with Robert Downey because he's a separate universe.
His separate universe, exactly, yes.
Now let's play this.
Parte del cast, come sicuramente sempre sarà rivelata in una diretta streaming fiume da record 5 ore e mezza che ha
This is in Italian, so.
Era Papa di tutti, Avenger o Doomsday.
Oh, he plays Sentry.
Ah, okay.
Oh yeah, one of the most ugliest people to play a superhero ever. He's supposed to be so handsome, kind of like actually He-Man. Should look as handsome as He-Man, Sentry. And he's an ass. Like his face is that of a mouse. I just don't get it.
They should have got the guy who would play him.
He does have very nice shoulders when he trained, but otherwise. Okay, that's it really. I don't know why they decided to do this at an event like that. I mean, in Italia, but I guess there's no near Comic-Con that they want to rather
I mean,
do
the
this.
Brazilian one, but I think it was in January or something. I don't know.
Yeah, okay, so first of all, second of all, or third of all, or whatever of
Something
all,
to follow, yeah.
I'm super happy that the Russo brothers are directing this because they're amazing.
Amazing, yeah, yeah.
And my hope is in the Russo brothers,
Yes.
basically.
I hope that they'll do justice to all those characters because I really don't know how they're going to juggle with all of them. But hey, they didn't in Endgame, so
Yes.
why not in here?
Also, does the current situation where, right now it looks like they want to bring OG characters. It looks like they want to bring only female characters that matter and can make an impact. Hopefully,
Yeah,
we're gonna
hopefully.
be surprised with Wanda. I love to see Wanda
Yeah, I
back.
prefer to be surprised with that than all of a sudden to see She-Hulk because I don't want to see that She-Hulk anywhere near that movie.
And really, Marvel's new direction does start here because it seems like they listened. Now, about the other characters that we don't care about, maybe they will also show up because they're connected to other characters. Like if we see Wakanda, we will probably see M'Baku
Interesting.
because a female Black Panther is there. She's gonna pass, she's gonna just walk and he's gonna be there, and that's why he's there.
By
But
that
otherwise,
point, I would be happy if they made M'Baku Black Panther. It's just-
yeah, better
at
be
least-
M'Baku.
Better be M'Baku.
At least he's big and strong,
Yeah.
And yeah, it looks like they really took a note, but of course this is going to be a lot more clear when we actually go near the movie, and when we see the trailer. Maybe this is going to be a good indication.
Yeah, just it's kind of sad that we're going to see that big movie without an actual Captain America, for example.
Oh, that's
on
the
an
saddest
actual
part.
Iron Man. I mean,
Yeah,
we're just
those
going
two.
to see so many placements, and I hope that Ironheart won't be here too.
No, she won't.
Okay.
She won't.
No, they already said she's not.
Yeah, they cut off She-Hulk.
Great.
They cut off Captain Marvel even
Yeah,
because
yeah.
nobody likes them.
Nobody likes them, yeah. And I mean, they're not strong and great characters even in comic books, by the way. Okay, Captain Marvel kind of could be in some ways. She-Hulk, of course, she is. They just
Failed
didn't
comic
give us
book
that
runs.
She-Hulk.
She-Hulk is what they really fucked up with.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
men and women loved She-Hulk, the
Yeah.
comic character,
Exactly.
and so they really ruined her.
Mm.
But no, Captain Marvel was always unpopular, and no one ever gave a shit about
I
Ironheart.
think when she was called Warbird, actually that was one of her most famous, let's say, periods in
When
comic
she
books.
was
Around
the
in
original
the
Miss Marvel,
90s. Yeah.
everyone loved her.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Also because of the suit.
Mostly
Yeah,
because
but you
of the
know.
suit, but anyways.
Yeah, but you know, then she was really popular. That was around in the 90s, I think. So
Yeah.
they should have stuck with that, but
Eh.
yeah.
So yeah, I do think that this is going to be very interesting, and I just can't wait to see the trailer. And of course, this movie is like 1 year out, as far as I
Yeah,
understood.
December 18th.
I just wanna finally be excited about a Marvel movie like it was before. I just
Yeah.
want that.
Exactly.
And they can totally have it if they focus on quality over stupidity and politics.
Yeah.
Common
Just
sense.
like in Fantastic Four. The problem with Fantastic Four was that we couldn't get excited because we were overflown with the news, like, you know, and Vanessa Kirby will be a boss girl, and
And she was.
all the things on the other side. That's why there should be balance. You know, with those things, it shouldn't be the woman in a Fantastic Four, she will be the leader.
But no, she wasn't.
She wasn't. Nothing wrong in the movie. Really, even Pedro Pascal was okay.
Yeah, even he. The only minus in Pedro Pascal's performance was his mustache.
Exactly.
And that's not
Yes.
the performance, that's just an aesthetic thing. Yeah, he
Yeah.
shouldn't have a mustache.
Shouldn't have a mustache.
He's Reed Richards. But other than that, he was Reed
Otherwise, he
Richards.
was Reed Richards, indeed, yes. He wasn't castrated or anything like that. So,
Yeah, he was the
yeah.
man that
He
was
was the man, yeah.
thoughtful. He was thinking. He had a great idea. You supported him. All the things that you are supposed to be seeing in a
Exactly.
Fantastic Four movie, and Sue Storm and Reed Richards dynamic. So
Yeah.
we were pleasantly surprised. So we
Really.
just want Marvel
Indeed,
to
indeed,
do
yeah.
more of that, and
Yeah.
let's go back to quality.
Let's
Please.
go back to quality. Let's get back to bed.
Make Marvel great again.
Exactly. Thank you.
Okay, today we finish in thoughts, and then we're going to get to the comments.
Yeah, you guys said it on everything. The only thing I'd say is less Pedro Pascal and more Jim from The Office.
Jim from The Office.
Jim from the office, what was his name?
Yeah,
Tsunami?
his name is Jim.
Krasinski.
Real name is Jim Krasinski. That's it.
You know, the guy who played
Oh,
Reed
yes.
in the Doctor
Or
Strange
from
2
Scarlet
movies.
Witch. Yeah, the Scarlet Witch, Doctor Strange movie. Mom movie. What is it called?
Yeah, he was alright.
Multiverse of Madness.
He was alright.
No, he looks the part, and I think he's a better actor. And frankly, Pedro Pascal is kind of wooden as Reed Richards, in my opinion. And I thought that a little bit more acting would have been better for Reed Richards.
Yeah,
for the
Reed
Fantastic
is
Four
kind of
movie.
like that, though.
Well, yeah.
If
It's
you
kind of has a stick in the butt.
If you remember how the previous actor who played Rich played him, it was kind of like that too. I mean, he was actually my best. My favorite Reed Richards is the previous
Who,
actor.
by the way, still looks
I
amazing
agree.
and could have played
Yon-
him again.
Yeah, he looks great.
Yeah,
Why is he not Reed
Horatio
Richards?
fucking Hornblower. Yeah, that guy's great.
yeah.
Yon, I forget what his last name is, Grundle or some
Something.
nonsense like that. I
Something
don't know.
weird.
He has a very weird name, but yeah, he had so much Reed Richards in him. I mean,
And he was at the
He was
premiere of this
really-
Fantastic Four, and he looked great. And I said,
Yeah.
just Pedro Pascal, move over and give this guy the.
yeah, just no brainer.
Yeah.
You know. Okay guys, so let us know what you think in the comments of this video. And yeah, I mean, are you hopeful, are you not, are you willing to give Marvel a second chance, actually, because this is very important. And yeah, okay, let's see the chat real quick.
Okay. So Lenny in the house, Mike in the house.
Hey guys.
Hey,
Lenny
guys.
says, "No more MCU, please." There will be David says there will be characters there that work with the story, and the Doctor Doom character, unknown what they're going to do with the story. It is critical. I will give them credit. The marketing and the rollout for this is being a lot smarter than what they've done in the past. St. Hugo in the house over on the Gamer Empress channel.
Hey,
What's
hey.
up, man? Let's see. Anything is possible for other characters, seeing as Doom is coming from another dimension, world like the F4 film. Oh God, let's hope not. She had a damn good outfit as Miss Marvel. You're damn right about that.
She had.
Okay, over on the superhero channel. Let's see, we got. Okay, hail Johnny Dome.
Hell.
Hell.
New member, question mark, starting off, but then has some comments here. Hail Clinton, by the way, he had to leave for work. Johnny Dome, though, says, my point is when it comes to DC Cosmic Book news, is very biased against Gunn, and news shouldn't be biased, just state the facts, and it's all assumptions and all.
Oh yes,
He also
we totally call him out on his Stranger Things season 5 review.
It was an opinion piece. I
Yeah.
mean, sometimes he's delivering the news because it's obvious when he does. He says the scoop is this, and we're actually gonna get to that like right now in a bit, and the DC news that we have to cover coming from him because it's his scoop. But when he asserts his opinion, of course, it's obvious. And about Stranger Things, he actually did another article, and he's still puking on it. And he's calling it woke, and he points out things that actually are not the case, and he even puts clips in there from the show, which he shot with his phone, directly pointing out at his laptop screen, and he's quoting what they say, but some of the things were actually not like that.
Totally out of context, and the quotes weren't correct.
Like that, yeah. So he misunderstood Stranger Things. Some people are trying to boycott it right now, but yeah, we found out that he's super biased when we read that article because we watched the show, and if there's anything that's like really woke, which would mean woke equals insert character here that does nothing, cannot contribute to the story, they're empty, they're absolutely nothing without their sexuality. There's not even one character that is like that in Stranger Things. They all serve a purpose. You know, Robin is great. She could be maybe annoying sometimes, but not really because she's like quirky. That is her personality. There was a fun joke about Dick there, which was pretty funny and natural to react the way that she did, because I would also react this way if I was at her place. Although I'm not gay, I'm still gonna be I said Dick. You know, it happens all the time on stream actually. So I understand that. I get it. It's natural how they write those things in, and they focused on the character development, who she is as a person, that helped Will to understand who he is, embrace himself, and become something better finally, and not the victim. So all of that was like a perfect circle, and it could be applied to every person that ever lived, because we all have to find ourselves and embrace the way that we are, but still improve upon ourselves. So it's just great. It has wisdom to it. There's nothing. Again, nothing woke. There's some stupid, that like funny joke that one rich woman made for like 1 second. I didn't think anything of it. And yeah. So,
Nothing. Yeah. So we totally call him out on that news, as we say. We just cover the news.
On a
from
side
this
note,
website.
yeah.
On a side note, the stream tonight was supposed to be about like gaming. There was supposed to be gaming, and when the news came out, Cosmic Book News is the only one. We checked other sites, that Park Place, geeksandgamers.com. No one else has caught the story yet, so we have to move with the people that are have the breaking news. So that's a big part of also like why we're concentrating on this. However, you're getting authentic reactions from all the hosts.
Also, all the sites that we are covering with the news are biased in some kind
In
of
a
way, like
way,
Screen
in
Rant.
a way,
Of course.
yeah, you know.
Geeks and Gamers are gonna push
mean,
stuff they
then-
did before
yeah.
as well, that are like, oh, I mean, they're making everything sound much worse than it is sometimes. Sometimes they're right, sometimes they're too much. So we're trying to be absolutely objective when we cover this, whatever it is. So we read the news and we comment actually what we think about the news.
Which is again, our opinion about the news.
Yeah, we're not
Okay.
like Grace Randolph that are gonna say, oh, now please put some gays in the movie so
Jesus
gay
Christ,
people
yeah.
can watch it. Gay people can watch anything. They don't need the additional gay people in the story.
As I said, I have two friends that I guess they used to love the Marvel movies before the stupidity they have done. So here we go. You know, one of them is training at the gym with his boyfriend. They're both getting buff. They like the muscular man. They will go to see, as I said, the shirtless Chris Evans and stuff like that. They're not going to see Wicked. Wicked, was it his name? Wiccan. Jesus Christ. Wiccan. Who cares about that kid? Anyway.
He's such a pussy. Okay, Tsunami, just let's finish the comments now. So we're gonna give you the stage again.
It's up to you if you want to. It's really kind of going nowhere. It's just going to be an argumentative in chat. I'll read it if you want to, but it probably want to move on to the next story.
Okay, well, we actually replied to what we said that we have to reply, so
Okay.
yeah, I mean, what we said here actually explains everything.
Yeah.
That can absolutely replies to the rest of the comments, technically.
Technically, yes.
Okay,
Okay.
let's switch to DC now, guys, and we do have limited time, so we can actually spend 30 minutes on the comments in any case, but we always address them after every segment. Okay, let's move on. Hold on. Where's my freaking 500 pages that I have opened?
Yeah, well, maybe it's because they're 500.
Exactly.
I'm on DC's Futures in Jeopardy.
Yes,
Yes, here
this
we
is
go.
it. So James
Okay.
Gunn's DC's future is in jeopardy as Zack Snyder teases DC scoop confirmed. And I really hope Matt, MC Golin, sorry, Matt, Mr. Matt, hopefully you are correct. So let's see what is happening here. Tsunami, go ahead.
All right. Following deadline, now for the second time, my scoop that James Gunn is out at DC once the Warner Brothers Discovery sale closes has been confirmed, this time by Puck News. Quote, as things now stand at Warner Brothers, James Gunn and Peter Safran control who directs DC movies. It sounds like changes may be in the wind if indeed the Ellisons prevail. Update. Puck News also reports Paramount has been talking to Zack Krager about his DC movie without Gunn's involvement. Update number 2, my insiders got back to me and suggest that Gunn is already done with DC and Mike DeLuca is in charge. That is the industry's polite way of saying that I told you months ago. Gunn's power at DC is over at the moment. WBD is sold. From what I've been told, and first told you, whether Paramount wins or Comcast wins, the new owners are expected to overhaul DC leadership, and Gunn is not part of these long-term plans. Following my initial report, Gunn himself questioned his own future at DC. It is now why he's doing the Superman family saga instead of the greater DCU.
And we see James, we see Zack Snyder with the not so great anymore. I leave Jim Lee George.
Oh, I couldn't recognize him with the glasses and everything else, yeah.
Yeah, Jim Lee, of course. But yeah, I mean, Jim Lee, who draws Superman very, very well, but he actually did him dirty in the comic
many
books.
stories in the comic books,
including writing, he did write, or that was his
No,
idea?
he greenlit it.
He greenlit an idea where Superman is freaking aped.
Yes.
So I
Exactly.
have nothing more to say. This is disgusting. We covered it before, and other things he done to Superman. So we're not fan of Jim Lee's greenlighting stuff that are horrible to the character. Actually, not Superman at all. But yeah, he draws him the most amazing way possible.
Yeah,
but,
all the superheroes he draws are
yeah,
great.
are
He just,
absolutely amazing. But somehow he decides to do a psycho spin on the character for no reason. Okay, we continue, and then we're gonna go back to the update 1 and 2, of course.
Snyder posts photo with Jim Lee as DC momentum builds. Adding even more fuel to the fire, Zack Snyder posted a new Instagram photo today, this time standing alongside DC legend Jim Lee, president, publisher, and chief creative officer of DC Writing. Quote, always enjoy working with the incredible @Jim Lee, not only an amazing artist, but someone with a deep understanding of all things DC.
No.
Yeah.
Grateful for the collaborations and the inspiration. Yeah, I caught that too. That's a direct stab at Gunn.
But maybe Zack doesn't know what he did
maybe,
because
yeah.
few people know what he did. You had to read more modern comic books, I think.
To
know what he did.
Right after 2016, when actually Jim Lee became the president, publisher, and blah blah blah, creative officer of DC Writing, and he started to greenlit super stupid stories, about Superman. Not only about Superman, but I don't know how they show him the script for those stories, and he say, sure,
Sure, yeah.
it's Superman. Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, so he has no understanding of DC things. If he's gonna read stuff like aping Superman, for goodness sakes.
Yes.
This is
I took this a
disgusting.
little bit differently. This feels like part of the competition between Zack Snyder and James Gunn. And it felt like Zack Snyder was taking a shot at James Gunn by being like, well, at least someone around here knows something about DC.
Oh yeah, I see that. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
In that way, because he is the chief publisher and everything else, and he used to work for DC as an artist, actually, and for Marvel, pretty much everyone. So at least he knows that. At least he worked in those publishing companies, unlike James Gunn.
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's okay. I mean, Zack Snyder included art of Superman, Aquaman, Cyborg, and Darkseid pictured below. Okay, continue you.
Continue you, Tsunami.
Got it. Aye, aye. This comes after 2 months of Snyder releasing Snyderverse character photos. Batman, Superman, Aquaman, Joker, Deathstroke, Mira, Lois, and Clark, all at the exact time the industry is following our exclusive articles and reporting major changes at DC and WB. Snyder isn't being subtle. He's reminding everyone who built the most successful and globally recognized version of the modern DC cinematic universe.
And we see
What we told you,
we see Superman
Gunn
and,
out, Snyder.
you know. Sorry, I just want to say we see Superman and Aquaman drawn here.
And Cyborg.
And Cyborg, and this is Darkseid, I guess. This is pretty cool. I mean, look at that jawline. Okay, continuing.
What we told you, Gunn out, Snyder returning, Saudis backing the revival. My insiders have been consistent. James Gunn is out with the sale of WBD. Zack Snyder is returning to DC with the Snyderverse. The Saudis are involved in backing both Paramount and Comcast bids. Yikes. That was the plan I published, and every day the industry moves a little closer to confirming it. The Snyderverse cast is already lining up. I also reported the returning cast list. Snyder wants for the restored Snyderverse. Henry Cavill back as Superman. Gal Gadot back as Wonder Woman. Jason Momoa back as Aquaman. Ray Fisher back as Cyborg. Ezra Miller is doubtful. Yay. Ben Affleck is possible depending on physical demands. Every one of these names lines up with Snyder's recent social media activity. Images of Cavill, Affleck, Momoa, Fisher, and supporting characters from his Nightmare and Snyderverse arc. Snyder is quietly assembling the same roster he built a decade ago.
Yeah.
Everything now points in one direction. Deadline and Puck confirmed leadership changes are coming to DC. Snyder continues posting old and new DC material. Jim Lee is suddenly in the frame. The Saudis want Snyder-level blockbuster DC films and are huge fans of Snyder. They spent $55 billion on EA just because Prince Mohammed is a gamer.
Wow.
And the WBD sale is, yeah, for real. And the WBD sale is imminent. All signs point exactly where my insiders told us they would. Snyderverse is on its way back, and the industry is finally catching up to the story. End article.
Awesome.
Hope that everything is true.
But yeah,
Really,
but
really
we're gonna
hope,
follow up with the other articles, of course, now. And I mean, so far it sounds good, but again, we are gonna keep, how is the word for that? A bit skeptical because we
Yeah.
don't want to put our hopes so
Let's
high.
say
I
we'll
mean, they're high, but you know,
cautiously positive.
cautiously, cautiously positive.
Yes.
Yes, now we gotta move on to update 2. But before that, of course, guys, let us know what you think in the comments. And are you hopeful? Are you not? What do you think about Jim Lee joining in and taking a picture with Zack Snyder? I checked Zack Snyder's Instagram and there is nothing there
Yeah. Do you want
today.
to see actually?
So maybe new picture soon. Who knows?
Do you want to see actually? The Snyderverse returning, or you prefer to watch the mediocre man? I mean, Superman. Whatever.
Yes, but the other thing that we didn't say actually is that even if those things were not written right now, even if all the news that are coming in about the Snyderverse returning were not here, there is huge indication that Gunn is out because his contract wasn't renewed, number 1. Number 2, Superman is a fail and it actually lost money. Number 3, it lost money because 50% of the audiences that went to see Man of Steel went to see this movie. So the other 50% are gone. They're not there. That's also something that has been reported and analyzed. What is that for?
4. Yeah.
Nobody cares about this version of Supergirl that's coming, who is drunk. And she is a simpleton and a crazy person. Another new comic book adaptation that is frowned upon because how disrespectfully it presents her character, totally losing the essence of who she's supposed to be. Number 5. He doesn't have his vision lining up. He's going back. He's deleting his own vision, and he decides to do something else.
Number
all
6,
the time.
none of his projects were successful. Nobody watched freaking Creature
He's not
Commander.
consistent with
nobody
quality
watched.
and nothing. The only successful movies that he did, like truly, as a director, are Guardians of the Galaxy because he was under the leash of Kevin Feige and
Yeah.
Marvel as a whole. But when he is on his own, he only does movies that nobody watches, unfortunately, like Suicide Squad 2.
Yeah.
Again, Superman and Supergirl. At least he's not the one to direct the movie, but he is
least
at the
that,
helm.
Yeah.
So the only reason that we're going to still have Supergirl is because the movie was already shot and filmed by the time that Superman was out in theaters, so
Yeah.
he cannot cancel that in the middle. But everything else that we were about to see, even the Superman Summer of Superman that we just covered the other day, is canceled. So he's just like doing this backpedaling and
Yeah. Also, another fact that even those things that are written are not true, and the Snyder verse is not back or things like that. And a total fact is that Warner Brothers will be sold. Someone is buying that. You know,
Yeah.
that's a fact. So, and that's why I think that after that, Gunn will be out. There ain't no saving, unless if we buy it. But if we buy it, Gunn is out for sure.
yeah, I
You
mean,
know?
his contract can still be renewed, of course, anytime, of
be.
course. But the point is that there are so many indications that this universe is failing because
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
is. And
It is.
Warner Brothers do want to make money. And again, you have Zack Snyder who actually made money, not as much as Marvel, but all the movies that he did are successful and they made money.
Yeah, they
and
made
all
money.
the movies that Gunn did are not successful. They didn't make money. They lost money to the studio. Which studio is so stupid to put ideology before money? I mean, all of them. But the point is that at this stage that we are now, when Warner Brothers is really changing leadership, and that's really is happening, why would anyone keep Gunn's vision going? Why? It doesn't make any sense from a business standpoint. So even if Zack doesn't return, I think that it's very possible, to say the least, that Gunn is out in any case without being biased about it. It's just how it looks like when you look at
It
things
looks
from
like,
a
yeah.
business perspective.
Also, even if they renew his contract, though why would they? I think that they'll just keep him on a leash this time and won't give him the keys to anything. They just probably going to keep him, let's say, as director or something. Because when he works on a leash, he's actually a good director. But a writer, no.
But still, his jokes
Sorry.
fall flat many times. They're extremely
Totally,
immature.
yes. Yeah.
And now let's go to the comments, Tsunami, and we see that nobody is
Mr.
here.
Nobody.
Mr. Nobody.
Yep, Mr. Nobody in the Gamer Empress channel. Member message. Project Done sent you a link.
Thank you
Mr.
so
Nobody
much,
follows
Mr.
that up
Nobody.
with dropping one membership himself to
Thank you.
Sturgeon. Mr.
Nice.
Nobody then says James Gunn's contract not being renewed doesn't mean anything right now. Contracts transfer when a buyout happens and are renegotiated, but should be canceled. James Gunn still has DGA protection.
What's DGA protection?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure what
No
that is.
idea.
Is that some
And
kind
over
of
on
a...
the
There's some
superhero
kind of a
channel,
contract.
Nate Memes in the house. What's up, Nate's
Hey, Nate.
Memes?
Hey, Nate Teams, got the stream. Oh,
Yeah.
hell. So,
Hell.
Mr. Nobody, you get your Wonder Woman salute. Thank you so much. DGA is the Directors Union.
Okay, but still, I mean,
But still, I mean, they can decide to not
even
renew.
if Warner Brothers wasn't being sold, still his contract is not renewed anyway, even from the old studios. So they have to decide on that.
So they still have to, I mean, they still should be having the say that he should be out or not.
Yeah.
Because if this was in the middle of his contract, I would totally understand.
Yeah.
If they can't just kick him out,
They
of course.
might,
But now,
they might just not renew the contract once it's over.
well, it's not. I mean, sorry, Bulgarian came out. Nobody said he's still protected. Okay, I'm gonna check that if he is, but maybe if they compensate.
That's all
him
tied to
enough?
all the union stuff.
Yeah.
So like all the Screen Actors Guild and all that stuff, the unions do run a lot of things over there. So I see where he's going with it. But things are looking kind of grim for James Gunn.
But yeah, if they need to remove him for sure, and his contract is out.
Yeah, no, if they don't fire him because he's protected, I just think that they're not going to renew his contract.
I mean, if
Which-
he's ruining the business, there has to
Yeah.
be some kind of a clause to go
Even if they
against
kept him
his
along,
protection.
the other articles that we're going to go over tonight have already mentioned how leadership has been taken away from him.
Okay, okay. Well,
So, yeah,
we are
we'll follow
going.
up
We are
on
going
that.
there. We're
Yeah.
going there. Okay, guys. So we are moving on to update 1 of this. So let's see it. Okay, so we have James Gunn losing power as new DC plans form behind the scenes. Take it away to Name.
Okay.
Are you there?
Well, would you look at that? Yeah, I'm here. I'm sorry. Scrolling past all these photos is annoying. Well, would you look at that? As it's already being thrown out there that Paramount is indeed buying Warner Brothers Discovery, but that's not all. According to the report from Puck News, questioning the future of James Gunn at DC, the next owners of Warner Brothers Discovery are already preparing to reshape the entire DC universe without him. That's exactly what I told you. Update. My insiders got back to me and suggested Gunn is already done with DC and Mike DeLuca is in charge. Paramount already planning DC projects ahead of WBD sale. According to Puck, Paramount has already begun early planning for DC projects in anticipation of the Ellisons winning the WBD bidding war. That includes Paramount leadership trekking to Prague to court writer-director Zack Kreger, of note from Weapons, now directing Resident Evil, who wants to make a film set in a particular corner of the DC universe.
Interesting.
This is happening before the sale is even done, meaning Paramount is behaving as if WBD leadership, including Gunn, won't matter for much longer. Zack Kreger's
Good.
DC pitch. Zack Kreger has originally planned to pitch his DC film directly to James Gunn, but it now looks like Gunn either passed on it, or, more likely, he won't be in charge long enough to approve anything as WBD heads towards a sale. Back in July, Kreger revealed he wanted to pitch a Gotham-set DC movie to Gunn. THR later reported the project was titled Henchmen, a film Kreger has been eager to make for years. The story reportedly follows a low-level Gotham henchman who accidentally incapacitates Batman and suddenly gains the criminal, quote-unquote, street cred he's always dreamed of. The script features both Harley Quinn and the Joker, and Kreger has called it the best thing I've ever written, crafted even before his breakout success with Barbarians and Weapon. Now, with Paramount preparing their takeover plans and Gunn's authority apparently fading, Kreger's DC pitch may ultimately land with the next leadership team, not James Gunn. Puck, quote unquote, change may be in the wind for Gunn. Puck states it plainly, quote unquote, as things now stand at Warner Brothers, James Gunn and Peter Safran control who directs DC movies. It sounds like change may be in the wind if indeed the Ellisons prevail. Our same insiders who fill us in that Gunn is out also told us the Snyderverse is back in play. I don't know if you want to read this tweet.
Oh yes, do it, do it.
Hmm.
From ultra biased Snyder fan. Ultra biased.
The biased, okay. Good.
Okay, he's biased. Okay. So yeah, book.
Sorry.
Book. Yes. Go ahead if you're
All right.
ready.
Puck, from ultra biased Snyder fan, Puck reports that Zack Kreger is already pitching a DC movie to Paramount, that Paramount might not keep DC Studios as a greenlight authority, contrary to previous reports. It appears that early planning is already in place when and if the Ellisons look up Warner Brothers Discovery. According to a knowledgeable source, Paramount has been crushing lately on writer-director Zack Kreger, well hot after August's Weapons grossed $258 million worldwide on a budget of about $40 million. Josh Greenskin, the co-chair of Paramount Pictures, recently trekked to Prague to court Kreger, who is trying to concentrate on his Resident Evil reboot for Sony. I'm told Kreger discussed with Greenskin his desire to write and direct a movie set in a particular corner of the DC universe. Which character or characters are involved is unclear, and Greenskin said that he would be more than happy to make that happen if possible. As things now stand at Warner Brothers, James Gunn and Peter Safran control who directs DC movies. Choices they make after they've developed scripts to their liking. Sounds like change may be in the wind indeed if the Ellisons prevail. Paramount declined to comment.
Okay.
So that's that. And
That-
moving on here for the rest of the article.
That's it.
That's it.
Oh, that's it. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, that sounds very interesting for
Yeah.
sure. I mean, it sounds kind of promising.
The only thing I want to add really quickly, that pitch that this guy said about the Gotham movie uh, sounds pretty much like the episode of Batman the animated series called The Guy Who Killed Batman. It's absolutely the same. I don't know how he says this is the best thing I've ever written. Man, that's the episode of the cartoon when, you know, a low, not very good henchman. There wasn't even a henchman exactly, just not
Incapacitated.
Batman out yes, by an accident, and everybody thought that this is the guy who killed Batman, and some people, like him. Others decide, wait a minute, if I whack the guy who whacked Batman, then I'll be the guy who whacked the guy. And then the Joker was angry because he didn't kill him. That's the freaking episode. How can he say, well, that's my pitch and it's the best thing I've ever written? Man, that's the episode of the cartoon. But anyway, yeah. Tsunami, you know what episode I'm talking about, right?
I do. And
Yeah.
to be fair, a 20-minute episode of a Batman animated might have been the nucleus for him to have come up with
Yeah.
the writing, the background, and other things like that, which I would
Yeah.
still really like to see fleshed out.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so this is great. Let's know what you think in the comments, of course, guys. And we're gonna keep an eye on the news as close as possible in the coming days. Now let's see the chat. The chat.
All right. Mr. Nobody says he's still protected because he's also part of the Writers Guild and Directors Guild.
Yeah, we read
And
that.
if he has written or planned the next 5 years of DC, he can be outed and scrapped, but still paid. And he says he literally has a golden parachute. True.
Well, let him get paid.
Yeah,
Just
let
fire
him. Yeah, absolutely. Let him get paid. Just remove him from the universe because he is losing more money than he's worth. So better
yeah.
just pay
Exactly
him.
what I was going to say is that that doesn't mean he's in the leadership position. Fine, keep him around or whatever. He can go clean toilets. No one gives a shit. Just fucking
Whatever,
let's
yeah.
get some fresh faces and new decision making.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Truth says, I find it critically based that the Saudis want to buy American companies simply because they like it.
Totally.
And
Indeed. Yes.
This is a long kind of talk on its own, but frankly, even though from a Western mentality, a lot of us might not like the idea that they're influencing in the background, compared to the shit we've been getting, I mean, I don't know. I'll take some Saudi fucking conservatism right now over the nonsense that's been going
Absolutely. They like action, they like fast cars, they like beautiful women. Okay.
Yeah,
So
they
we're
won't.
okay.
They won't be sexist in this kind of a manner. I
Not
hope-
in this kind of
I
manner, I
hope
think,
not.
yes. Yeah.
I mean, they wouldn't have that much creative decision over such things like being sexist or not. They're just gonna. I mean, I think that just the movie is just gonna keep it like common sense and normal towards both men and women, and not going to hell with
No,
ideology. So
they're not
it
going
should
to
be
put
okay.
a burqa on
Hopefully.
Wonder Woman.
No,
so, you know.
never. Nobody's gonna allow that. I mean, fuck that.
Exactly.
Okay, so thank you so much to
on. All
Truth.
on its
Hey,
own
Truth.
truth. Yep.
Thank you so much, Truth, for the Imperial Guard membership.
We had a question about oh, that's in the superhero channel. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I mean, let Tsunami
I do one
continue.
channel and then the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, let Tsunami
So Nick
continue.
Meme says when a company like WB sells, they want to retain their most valuable employees because that is a big part of the value of the business. They are just selling the assets. Aren't just selling the assets. They're selling the talent. Nate Meme says this is why Pam Abdi and Michael DeLuca already had their contracts renewed a year early before the sale of WB, and James Gunn and Peter Safran have not been offered the opportunity to renew their contracts. All right. And Harry Manley, what's up, man?
Hey, man.
Has a unrelated question, which he acknowledges. Hey guys, I know it's not the topic today, but I'd like to ask what you guys think of the new Mortal Kombat movie and the trailer for Part 2, and generally, what is your opinion of Mortal Kombat?
We haven't seen anything
Slipknot fan,
new.
hello,
Hey,
welcome to the channel.
Hey,
Welcome.
Slipknot fan. Yeah.
welcome, Slipknot fan and Harry Medley. I have not seen anything new of Mortal Kombat.
There's a part 2 that I worked. Okay.
Part 2, if it came out now, I haven't seen it. I mean, it's morning for us. So I basically just woke up and was here.
Yeah.
And same with Logan. So we haven't seen anything.
Check up with us on Bulgarian Monday morning, and for me Sunday night, and I on the next news program, and I'm sure we'll have more of an update on that one
Yeah.
for you then.
But otherwise, about Mortal Kombat,
We love it.
we love
In
it.
general, we
In
love
general,
it. We
yes.
like the trailer for the movie with Carl Urban.
Yeah,
It was hilarious.
that's what I want to see, because the first one, from the newer movies, the first one was okay. Okay. I don't like the original character there. I don't think that he was supposed to be there. I even forgot his name.
Yeah,
I
he's
think that
bleh. Or
the
bland.
face of the franchise has always been Liu Kang. No matter whose favorite is yours. For example, like Sub-Zero, not the good one, not the
Yeah, Liu
Bihan,
Kang.
which was the
Bihan, yes.
the bad one. I like the
Ko
good
Young,
Sub-Zero,
yes, thank you for his name. Ko
Cool,
Young.
cool. Okay, should have been Liu Kang.
Cool
Let's
Young.
say, but they keep doing this. They did it even in the some of the animated shows. They keep pushing Scorpion for some reason. He's a cool guy. I like him, but
That's not Mortal
Liu Kang,
Kombat the
Liu
way
Kang,
that
yes.
they are.
I want to see the
IRK.
tournament. I was kind of
IRK.
missing the tournament in the first one. Liu Kang was just somewhere there. They want Asian characters, right? A main Asian character that was always the face of the franchise, inspired by Bruce Lee, and stuff like that. Here he was alive by the time they made the game. They could have used him, who knows. But I like what
What's
I
the
see
Falcon
with
project?
Carl Urban, because I like Johnny Cage, and they show me here a character that is actually more relevant, and I think they do it on purpose because they don't focus it on Cole Young or whatever his
Yeah,
name
but we're
was.
excited for the new movie.
But I'm excited. Yeah, I
and I
want to
guess
see it,
they're gonna fix that in the
I
new
would I
movie
would
somehow.
watch the movie with Johnny Cage that they show in the trailer that he's doing. I would watch that
Yeah,
too.
100%.
Totally amazing.
I mean,
Yes.
Carl Urban is freaking amazing.
Amazing,
He's
yes.
super fun as a comedic actor, an action guy, and everything. He's great.
I also like the guy who played Jax. I like Jax, that guy from Supergirl.
Yeah,
I
who,
like
who
that
was
too.
freaking Jimmy Olsen.
Jimmy Olsen, yes. I also like, of course, was it Kari Hiroyuki Takagawa, the guy who played Scorpion, of course.
He's great.
Great, amazing.
He's
Yeah.
great.
I just want Liu Kang to be front and center because that's the main character in the canon, in the lore of the games. No matter which
Guy you
version we
like
get,
against. Yeah.
he is there. Even in Mortal Kombat 1 now, the reboot that they made of the game, which is a great game with great story. He was basically now the god who could do everything, and
Yeah, that's so cool. I love that version.
and he was great,
Yeah.
and he even had a job.
Oh, it's great. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So,
Tsunami, you want to say something?
and
Sorry.
also, yeah, hi to Valkyrie Project, and
normal.
that is for Truth.
Truth.
Thank you. He just wanted to see his name green, but still, thank you so much. Tsunami.
That's it. I just wanted to let you know Norma was in the house.
Yeah,
Okay.
I see the chat. Yeah,
Nice.
no need to.
I thought you want to say something about Carl Urban or stuff.
Yeah, to say anything in the middle of Logan's sentence.
Carl
What do you think
Urban's
about
great.
the
It's
MK
just,
movie?
Yeah.
I
Keep
think
going. Keep going.
What you said. I want to see Game of Death, not
Game of Death,
freaking like
yeah. Exactly. The tournament.
or
We
Enter
want
the
to see the
Dragon. I was
tournament.
trying to think of like what the hell. My brain was busted there. I want to see Enter the Dragon again, not fucking whatever nonsense is kind of going on there. I wish they would stop going off the rails with this and kind of stick to the original tournament style story, following the main character, who I agree is Liu Kang, and he deals with these like crazy threats and whatnot, and that's how you're exposed to the world.
Yeah.
So I don't
Exactly.
Yeah. Sure. I mean,
know. Carl Urban's the man.
oh, yes.
Yeah, Carl Urban is great. I also, as Harry Manley says, I would have preferred Johnny Cage to be young, but I like Carl as an actor. See what he does with the role.
That's exactly how we feel.
Yeah, exactly. But after we saw what he's doing with the role, actually, it's okay.
we
Well,
love him
I
even
can
more.
buy that. Yeah, and we can buy that. Johnny Cage is kind of older, washed up, has-been actor. Why not?
Yeah, why not see
If that's
that?
what they're doing, exactly.
And there's something about, older actors that have so much experience and they brought so much joy to the public. And yes, they are older, but they can make them look
Can
great.
do the job, and he looks good.
Yeah, I mean, it's all worth it because the performance that we're gonna get from Carl Urban in this case is gonna be so memorable. I mean, a lot of young actors just can't do that yet, or
Yeah.
they just don't have the it factor that some
Exactly, yeah,
other
yeah.
actors do, and he does. So yeah. Okay, guys, we gotta move on to the next article, actually. So the next is one of the follow-ups of this, what we're talking about, and it is DC Shakeup explodes. Gunn Sidelined as the Luca takes control exclusive. So let's see what this article can say more than the others two couldn't.
How many articles of the same type he wrote?
3.
Okay.
So let's go.
Following the recent reports from Puck News, I heard back from my insiders who suggest that James Gunn is already done at DC. The insiders point to how Puck reported that Paramount executives went above Gunn and visited weapons director Zack Krieger in Prague, where he's filming his new Resident Evil movie to talk about his DC pitch. DeLuca and Abdi, not Gunn, are the ones who brought in Krieger. As my insiders previously pointed out, Mike DeLuca and Pam Abdi, the head of WB Films, are the ones who brought Zack Krieger into Warner Brothers. Weapons was huge, so was Minecraft, which DeLuca dated the sequel only 2 weeks after Gunn's Man of Tomorrow. Both DeLuca and Abdi have had their contracts renewed. James Gunn's contract has not been renewed and expires next year. DeLuca's original DC plans. My insiders also said that Zack Snyder, restoring this Snyderverse, DeLuca and Abdi would reboot DC. Recall that I was told DeLuca's original plan for The Flash was to bring the DCEU, bring back Ben Affleck as Batman, bring back Henry Cavill as Superman, and build towards a big Batman multiverse with Michael Keaton also back as Batman. That all went away when James Gunn launched the DCU. Gunn's creative style continues to clash with talent. Also recall how my insider said Gunn isn't talent-friendly and is stubborn about his vision.
Yeah, we saw
That
that
appears to be
actually.
Yeah.
We saw that actually, especially with the behind the scenes of Superman and how David Cornswell actually tried to argue something that was reasonable
Yeah.
about his portrayal of Superman, and Gunn still pat him on the back and say, "No, you gotta talk about your feelings and bitch and moan."
Your freaking feelings.
Paraphrasing, of course, but if you
Yeah.
watch that that scene, that shot, it is so ridiculous how David Cornswell was really trying. He was like, "But am I not supposed to be showing it instead of like saying it? It's supposed to say it, something like that." I really gotta rewatch that, but
Yeah.
it was brilliant what he pointed out, and James Gunn was like, "No, you hurt your feelings." I mean, James Gunn, just
Your
drink
soy-
your soy
oh,
milk, get
soy
out
milk.
of here. Phew, disgusting. Okay, continue.
That appears to be exactly what is happening with Zack Krieger, who was supposed to pitch Gunn his DC film. Something clearly changed because Paramount traveled across the worlds to hear the pitch instead, and they haven't even closed the WBD deal yet. Consolidation under DeLuca and Abdi is already beginning. My insider says Zack Krieger, quote unquote, Zack Krieger was brought in by Mike DeLuca for weapons at WB. So this is a sign for things to come, a consolidation of DC studios overseen by the primary studios head, DeLuca and Abdi. With the WBD sale, Gunn is out and a new DC is forming. With the WBD sale, I'm told James Gunn is out, Zack Snyder's back with the Snyderverse, and eventually, under Mike DeLuca and Pam Abdi, a new DC universe will be reborn, if it hasn't started already. To sum things up, bullet point, Gunn is out once the WBD sales close. Paramount is buying WBD and already acting like the new owner. Paramount plans to keep Mike DeLuca and Pam Abdi in charge. DeLuca and Abdi are the ones who originally brought in Zack Krieger. Paramount traveled across the world to hear Krieger's DC movie pitch, not Gunn. DeLuca previously planned to restore the Snyderverse before Gunn shut it down. The Snyderverse returns with the WBD sale. DeLuca and Abdi will lead the new DC going forwards. End article.
Okay, that's something to remember if that comes to life or not. Who is the greatest superhero of all time? Superman. Of course.
Thank you. Yes.
Okay, so again, this is promising, and we just have to wait and
Just
see.
have to wait and see. Yes.
They're going to announce who is actually buying Warner Brothers very soon, at the end of the year, maybe.
Probably the end of the year. Yes.
I mean, Paramount just seems like the best option because they bring cash to the table and they're buying everything. Everything.
And they already want a movie like The Shower 4, so that means that they want,
Normal
big,
movies back.
normal action movies.
Make
yes.
action movies great
Yeah.
again. Make superhero movies great again.
Exactly. As it should be.
As it
should be
freaking
indeed.
should be. Yes. So, guys, let us know what you think in the comments about this. Are you hopeful? Are you not? Do you believe this? These reports? In any case, we're gonna keep you posted on what else comes out as news. And now, let's check the comments.
David Chapman on the Gamer Empress channel says, "Pukey face." Over on the superhero channel, this may Nate's meme says this may be a hot take, but I prefer DC before Superman had a poo fetish and Peacemaker was having full-on bi or the gays. That's it.
It's not a hot take
Oh,
at
Harry
all. You're
Manley
totally
says-
right.
The majority will never accept Gunn's weirdoverse. Facts. Truth over on the Gamer Empress channel says, one already deals with a lot of crap in life, and superheroes were meant to inspire us to do better while being cool. So it's kind of pathetic to make them sad.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes.
I don't want to hear someone's superhero crying, like, shut up. You're already, like, in great shape or whatever.
Yeah, and my feelings, and yeah.
Yeah, you're a potato. You're in
You
great
know
shape.
that particularly hashtag super shit irritates me. And I say you're freaking Superman. How can a stupid hashtag irritate you? Jesus Christ.
And he left the monkeys in the movie as well.
Yeah.
No matter the fact that this is so horrible on every level.
David was just clarifying what his pukey face was about. That was towards what Gunn was saying.
Yeah.
No, I got you, David. I'm just trying to float between the chats and go to articles, so it's a little jarring at first. I think we got what you meant. And that's it. We're still talking about Mortal Kombat if you want to go back to that.
Oh yes, we see that.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thomas said something that his favorite character from Mortal Kombat was the cowboy. Cowboy?
Who?
Thomas.
Do you?
You
are
mean
talking
Kun
about
Lao,
Johnny?
who has
Kun
a hat, but that's not a cowboy hat.
Yeah, that's
if that's the one. I was just wondering.
No, they got really weird with the Mortal Kombat games. They have RoboCop in it, Conan the Barbarian's in it. There's all
Amazing.
kinds of weird shit in there.
Yeah, so maybe there is a cowboy, just I don't know about it. Yes, I
Conan
mean,
the
could
Barbarian.
be like
Oh,
that.
in the game you mean? Yeah, well,
As
they
DLCs,
always
they have
they
it,
always
yes.
add that, but those things are not canon. They're just for fun.
Yeah.
So you know.
Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, Mortal Kombat Annihilation, that they killed off Johnny Cage in the first 10 minutes. Yeah, that was sad indeed. I prefer the first movie.
Yeah.
Actually.
Oh boy, I have tons
New
of
news or?
no, I have tons of fake messages
Okay.
from guys from Nigeria probably who offer me to meet sexy women.
Not Droid Sensei's messaging you.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Not Droid. Droid's cool. Droids are Nigerian, bro.
Droid is great, but I mean other men that try to scam men.
I was joking. Yeah,
Other
I was
men that
obviously
try
playing.
to scam other men, pretending to be sexy women. It's very funny when they write to me, though. Just
Maybe they think that you're also one who pretends to be, an attractive one and decide, okay, we try over here now.
yeah, I also pretend to be. Yeah, I'm also a man from Nigeria.
Well, wait.
Okay, let's continue, guys. Let's continue. Up next is the last follow-up, I think. Oh no, we read that.
Yeah, we're all
there is
done.
Something
we're
about that's
we're
done,
done.
right? We're not reading the thing about Nicholas Galitzin there,
Ooh.
whatever his name. You have an open thing about him, and
Yes, I have it open. Okay, we have time to cover this actually. Sorry,
Tsunami, if you're okay.
Tsunami, I can send you this real quick.
Yeah, send it. I'll try and get it set up.
Here it is. So yeah, we have news about He-Man actually, which is interesting.
Yeah, he's a superhero. So
Oh, stand by.
You're ready?
That's exciting. No. Just give me 1 second.
Oh no, we're gonna talk
was saying
until
s-
you get ready. So no
I
problem.
was saying, like, that's exciting news. Like the He-Man, I'm agreeing, super hyped about the He-Man stuff.
Oh yes, we're also very hyped. So basically, guys, we have He-Man news, and this guy that plays him looks great. He really trained for the role. He has the face. He has the body well as much as
he
possible.
has the power.
He has the power, I guess.
Nice.
There was some test screening news that came out about a month ago that people who watched the movie in advance actually liked it very much. They said that it has some humorous parts in it, but also that it had a heart, that it felt very good for He-Man. So, I mean, all the test screening news that at least we
So
heard
it's,
about
cheesy fun.
sound, yeah, kind of like a cheesy fun, but it sounded exactly how He-Man was
cartoon was.
supposed to be,
Yeah.
but just in live action. So it sounded legit, so to speak. But now let's see the new news, and if this guy is biased or something, we're gonna tell you anyway. With the way that he delivers this. I mean, if he delivered pre information about the test screenings and he interpreted like Stranger Things, that's not gonna be good.
Is that actor from Illusion Descent or something like that?
I have no idea, but he was in the movie with Anne Hathaway.
That's his only movie.
Yeah, I don't know any other movie. He's much thinner than, of course.
Yeah.
Looks totally different. But okay, Tsunami, if you're ready, take it away. Nicholas Kalitzin. Galitzin raises more human red flags. Humorous and modern. God damn it. Okay, Tsunami, take it away.
Nicholas Galitzin is once again talking about the Masters of the Universe, and his latest comments are raising even more questions about the direction of the film. After recent test screening reports claiming the movie leans heavily into comedy, Galitzin's new quotes only add to the concern that He-Man may be far more modern, human, and humorous than many fans want. Galitzin says the script felt human and humorous. Galitzin talked to Screen Rant and began by saying the script didn't resemble the typical film in its genre, claiming it felt incredibly human and so humorous. For a franchise defined by mythic scale, high fantasy, and iconic character archetypes, hearing the lead actor emphasize those elements continues the patterns fans have been worried about. He compared the experience to 100 Nights of Hero, a much smaller project he is also starring in, saying both films blend humor with emotionality, only with a little bit more action in He-Man. It's yet another hint that the movie may not lean into the epic tone the property is known for. A modern He-Man, quote-unquote, perhaps the biggest red flag is Galitzin's description of Prince Adam's characterization. Without giving details, he said the new Adam represents a form of modern masculinity, calling the character a handshake between what traditional masculinity and femininity are.
For goodness sakes, man.
For goodness sake. Yeah.
Okay,
You guys are getting my
this doesn't sound
reactions
good.
No.
This doesn't
this
sound
is horrible.
Yeah.
That phrasing is going to set off alarm bells. It did for fans who expected He-Man, one of pop culture's definitive heroic archetypes, to stay closer to his classic portrayal. The idea of redefining Adam for a quote-unquote modern audience is exactly the kind of Hollywood framing that has worried fans of this adaptation from the start. It's what Kevin Smith did to the character, which bombed on Netflix.
Poor boy.
Yeah.
God.
More talk of humanity over mythology. Galitzin repeatedly emphasized the human story, saying that if he's going to make a film with huge action and spectacle, it must also focus heavily on emotional humanity.
F
While
that.
character depth, yeah, this is awful. Now my hype just went down the toilet. While character depth is welcome, this continues a noticeable pattern. Every time someone connected to the movie speaks, they highlight the humor, the emotional realism, and now a redefining of masculinity.
F it.
Rather than the world building, the fantasy, or the larger than life heroism that built the Masters of the Universe legacy. Another indicator of the film's true direction. Between the recent test screening reports describing a very comedic tone and Galitzin's new comments, the direction of Masters of the Universe is becoming clearer. Travis Knight's film may not be aiming for the epic mythic adaptation fans expected. Scenes take place on Earth, and they filmed on the streets of London. Instead, all signs point to a lighter, more self-aware, modernized take, one that focuses on humor and emotional grounding rather than the sweeping fantasy He-Man fans have been waiting decades to see done right. If true, the studio may have a crowd-pleasing family adventure on its hands, but it may also risk alienating the core fan base that kept the property alive for 40 years. Release info. Masters of the Universe hits theaters June 5th, 2026. Directed by Travis Knight and written by Chris Butler. The film stars Nicholas Galitzin as Prince Adam / He-Man and Jared Leto as Skeletor, alongside Camila Mendes, Idris Elba, Morena Baccarin, Kristen Wiig, Alison Brie, and more.
Oh, Kristen Wiig
End
is
article.
here. That's so. I mean, I love
Such a good
Kristen
cast
Wiig.
otherwise, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess the Matt this time is not so biased. Who knows? I mean, this sounds really
It
horrible
sounds
to us
alarming,
too.
yes. Yeah.
But then again, guys, we have seen many times, especially with Fantastic Four, most recently, how people that are involved in the movie are talking nonsense, and that turned out not to be true, and it was all for kind of like a negative hype for some reason. It was so ridiculous. We so believed that Fantastic Four was gonna be woke as hell, that she was gonna be the leader. All things were pointing out that way,
Yeah.
but none of that was actually true, and we were absolutely pleasantly surprised when we sat down in the theater and watched the movie. So from that side note, and actually something that did happen, maybe this is not true, so hopefully no, but
Yeah,
let's go over the individual things that are stated.
also sometimes actors interject their stupidity in the projects. I mean, like they talk about the project and things like that, so that they get to the modern audience, how we say. So he say, it's masculinity but also femininity, but maybe that's not what really is in the movie. Much like we saw behind the scenes of Stranger Things season 5, when David Harbour said that
Oh yes.
for Elle, it's very hard to live with the toxic masculinity of Hopper. And I say, man, what are you talking about?
Yeah, that's nothing
Do
like
you
that
know
in
the
the scene.
character that you play? There is nothing like that in Hopper. He's
That's
a
not
caring
portrayed
father,
in the.
strong man. Yeah, it's not portrayed
It's
in,
not
in that way.
portrayed. They
Yeah.
have a great father-daughter relationship.
So maybe it's something like that. Maybe just he doesn't understand what he's playing exactly, and he's
Yeah.
saying stupid things. Could
Exactly,
be.
yeah,
I
that's a
hope.
great example
Yeah.
actually, because I mean, if you watch Stranger Things behind the scenes, he's directly said with his mouth
Absolutely. Yeah.
that Hopper had toxic masculinity.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what are you talking about, my guy? I was so shocked.
Right. Yeah.
So at least if actors are stupid, they don't know what they're talking about, they're still
Yeah.
gonna be able to portray the role in the correct
So
way.
maybe really that's what just gets in their things. He said, "Oh, if I say that," or maybe he really believes it. I don't know.
Yeah.
But also, to be fair about Kevin Smith, horrible him and Netflix in the first 1 or 2 seasons of what was it? Revelations. Yes, Masters of it. It wasn't even a He-Man show. Masters of the Universe. Revelations. Horrible He-Man. Horrible Tiwa, who was kind of bisexual, lesbian. She got the show, whatever. He fixed it in the next one. We watched that He-Man, was it the Resurrection? I don't something it was called again, which continued the show way better. So he actually took note and decided, okay, people want He-Man in that
Yeah,
show.
what a
So
shocking
he actually did
revelation.
it there in those 6
Yeah,
episodes.
he fixed it.
Yeah, in a way.
And I watched that. It was great.
It was great, right?
Yeah, it was so romantic
The-
between Tila and
yeah.
He-Man as
Yeah,
well.
they did it great,
was
as it
beautiful.
should be. He was a man, he did the job, he had the power, he found out new things about himself. It wasn't, but my feelings still are all.
Yeah,
no.
none of that shit.
Yeah,
Excuse my language.
exactly.
Also, this shot is very cool. It's like Conan,
Things
close up of
looks
the sword.
really cool, the photos look cool. He trained about it. I can't see Jared Leto as a Skeletor, because Skeletor also should be buff. Although Jared
Maybe-
Leto can be buff.
Maybe he's CGI. We
Probably.
don't know. We don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, the hope here is that, like we said, there's instances where actors talk out of their asses. So maybe this is actually not true. I have nothing against
hope.
humorous if it's on point, if it doesn't fall flat.
The original cartoon is pretty humorous. It was cheesy, good fun. You have the action. For goodness sake, you have characters that are called Fisto and Ram Man.
Wow.
Let that sink in. So it's pretty humorous to begin with. Actually, to me, the best version of that is the reboot from 2002 or 2003. That's a great He-Man cartoon. I love the original, of course. But if you need something more like with the story arcs and things like that, and actual character development,
Yeah.
that's the thing to go to. So I do hope that it's just going to be cheesy fun. I'm kind of afraid that they will have those segments that are on Earth every time that they do it on Earth. For me, it's just like, you're just trying to go cheap now, so that
You're
you
gonna
put it
get
on
to that.
Earth.
You're gonna get to
Yeah,
that like
yeah.
right now. So I just want to say a few things that are important before I forget my train of thought, and then Tsunami, you're in. So, human and humorous. The script. Again, if humans is some kind of synonymous word for relatable, I'm okay with that as long as they keep it close to the original source material and it's still the mythical and the fantasy and the all those things that we love, the big universe and the beautiful worlds, which I'm not sure how much we're gonna see of that since this is on Earth originally or to some extent of the movie, which is the lame part. They can still pull it off and make it, you know, okay, but we are totally not fans of starting from Earth or anything that has to do with Earth.
Or going on Earth to begin with.
Yeah, when it comes to characters that are not supposed to be that connected to Earth, or even if they are like he's like half
Yeah.
human, whatever, this is not the interesting part about him. They can touch upon that, but he is already on the other planet. That is his world.
He was born there.
He is not. He's not half human. He's half human, George. Some part human.
Yeah, but he was born on
Yes,
on
yes,
Eternia because
yes.
his mother is from Earth, but she
exactly.
crash landed on Eternia and she becomes the queen because she married the
Exactly.
king.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, exactly.
I mean, there are people in Eternia that not aliens or something. I think they're humanoid, let's say. Never
Okay.
thought of that actually.
Oh.
But yeah, his mother is from Earth.
Yeah, that's what I
But
meant.
he was born on Eternia. He never went on Earth for no reason. Why would he go there?
I mean, he can go
Yeah.
and see Earth if he wants, but,
But his mother also doesn't want to go back there.
we don't have
you
to
know.
see
It's
it.
reverse John Carter.
I mean, in
Yeah,
Star
yes.
Wars, they don't go back to see where Earth was.
No.
There's no mention of that.
There's
Like,
not mention even of that. Well,
we don't
it's a
need that.
different galaxy, far, far away.
okay, they can always say, well, now they went
Yeah.
to Earth for
I
no
mean,
reason.
I would be also. I'm also bothered. For example, when you said that if the character is connected to Earth, you know, if that's the core, like let's say Spider-Man, I'm also bothered when you send freaking Spider-Man in space or on another planet. Then I say,
Yeah, that's
okay,
friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
know,
I mean,
exactly.
I don't mind seeing him in such settings, but it's not,
Not
how
his
Spider-Man
settings,
should
yeah.
feel. Like the whole feeling changes when he's like in other
Yes.
settings. I like to see it like a bit of it, but not, you know, make the whole
Not
movie
the whole
about
movie
that.
about that. Yeah,
So yeah, it's the same thing. He should be on Eternia, and that's it.
that's it. Yeah.
So I'm happy actually. The other plus that I will mention is that Tila is a white girl.
And also she has red hair.
Yeah, also she has red hair.
And there is that.
So that is something that they could have ruined, but they didn't.
Idris Elba's character though was white in the cartoon, but now he's Idris Elba.
Yeah,
But
but
at
at least
least
he's
he's
a
a great
side
actor,
one.
you know,
And
yeah.
also he's a side character. It's the same thing that they did with Thor. Put Idris Elba there as the guy that puts the bridge on. Like,
Whose name in Scandinavian literally translates as the white god. But anyway.
Oh, Heimdall.
Yeah, it translates white god. But anyway.
Okay, Tsunami, give us your thoughts, please.
My first thought is I wish to God Hollywood let their agents control these actors more like it used to happen in the old days. Tell these people to shut the hell up. I had only seen photos and everything I had seen up until this point. Obviously, the audience just got my actual real time reaction because I did not see this article prior to me reading it. And oh my God, me reading that made me kind of throw up in my brain a little bit. However, in saying that, if human and humorous means that there's a hero's journey going on here where we watch someone who's kind of like a pompous ass learn humility over time and grows as a character, and that's where the humanity or the humor comes in, they could really do something with that. The terror, and it's not even fear, the terror that I have right now is that they're going to go ahead and lean into old tropes of the past couple of years, which are going to ruin fucking absolutely everything. So I'm very hopeful that they, just like, we want the epic, we want the mythic. I want He-Man to be fucking He-Man, and not this
Exactly.
kind of other nonsense that whatever this actor's. I don't know what this guy's smoking. He needs to stop though, and someone needs to shut him up. So I guess we'll see what happens, but there's a major shift in Hollywood going on right now, and people are recognizing what's going to make money and what's not. And Kevin Smith's adaptation should be a big red flag. Like, you better not play around in this fucking department.
Yeah.
Exactly. Even he, as I said, realized his mistake and fixed it then later on. It's, horrible.
A travesty.
It's just
The word you're looking
no
for.
words.
It's
Yes,
travesty.
that show, the first episode of his He-Man has the best He-Man transformation sequence ever in any animation. You know, they show how he gets muscular, the music is epic, and everything else there, and he rides on the what was it on his battle cat, battle cat, and they say, well, give me more of that, and then they kill him, and Tia gets the show, and she's lesbian, and I say, whoa,
I mean,
what?
this is
What?
literally.
Jesus Christ, you know.
I don't want to say it, but it's like aping of the
It's
show.
exactly that. It's exactly that.
Completely
So
aping it.
I really hope that this guy just doesn't know what he's talking about, and now his agent is like, "What the hell did you say?" So I hope that this is the thing. We actually see what Tsunami says, really a hero's journey, which, by the way, it's exactly what we see in the animation from 2002 2003. That's exactly what happens there with Prince Adam. You have that journey. So they actually have the blueprint for that, you know. If not just the cheesy cartoon, but he must be a hero. He must understand why he has the power. There is a reason why he has the sword. It's not just a guy who stumbled upon the sword one day and decided, okay, if I lift it up and say I have the power, things happen. No, you can still be an idiot without power.
Yeah, he's worthy of
You
it.
know?
He's
Yes,
worthy of it.
exactly.
It really just needs to mirror like the Thor from the MCU. The original Thor movies showed Thor the way he's supposed to be.
Yeah.
He's pompous, he's arrogant,
Mm-hmm.
and Odin really is like, shut the fuck up, I'm going to teach you a lesson.
Exactly.
And you see his hero's journey from that. If they're doing something similar, and that's what this actor's talking about, you know, there's a lot of like room to see something pretty cool come out of that. However, if He-Man needs his 4 girl bosses to go ahead and show him how to be a hero, that's where things are going to run into fucking real trouble. So
Yeah.
the language this actor's using is troublesome. Again, I hope his agent steps in and is like, shut the hell up before you turn into whatever that Disney princess girl is, the failed one that's getting no acting jobs anymore.
Yeah, shut the fuck up before you turn into your Disney princess yourself.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
I mean, let's not forget also what Netflix did to She-Ra. They turned her into a lesbian, and they made a whole for a new show, a lesbian and things. So
F it to the
Or
moon.
She-Ra.
F it. Okay, guys, so let us know what you think in the comments about this. Are you excited about the new movie? Because we just hopefully, I mean, we hope that it's not gonna be gay.
cautiously optimistic
And
again.
gay and soy.
Gay
Gay and soy. And
yeah,
I do
thank you.
appreciate the new Thor movie a lot more now. So let us know what you
The
think
which one?
in the
The
comments.
first
guys.
one.
Yes.
Oh yeah, me too.
Truth
Especially
says
after
He-Man
we have
Netflix
them.
series.
Mhm.
He-Man Netflix series equals I'm sick, throw up face from Truth.
Mhm.
Please give me that man's routine, says Truth, and he immediately follows up with never mind, I'm out, based on the actor's comments. This is supposed to be He-Man, not She-Ra. Agreed, David.
Right on.
Sorry, there was a jump there. The heresy of this article is beyond revolting. Agreed, Truth. Valkyrie Down says Jared Leto. So far, all movies with him tanked, and it does not look like this one will be an exception. He is starring in some better roles.
Mhm.
It depends on
got
what he's
some good
given. How
actors.
about that?
Yeah.
If this
Yeah.
is Morbius again, then we're all in trouble.
Yeah. I mean,
Benedict in the house. Welcome.
Hey, pet you, Benedict.
Hello.
Okay, talking about Tron. No, get squashed. Skeletor's hilarious. Valkyrie. I am the power, says Truth. Valkyrie
Yeah,
Down Project. Narmo says, good point, Tsunami. The first Thor is one of my favorite MC movies. Thank you. That's over on the
Exactly.
Gamer Empress channel. And over here on the superhero channel, we got Empress is a Nigerian man, confirmed, says Yasto. We all know
Okay.
it now. Of course, Nigerian princess, clearly.
Clearly.
Everybody else
Clearly.
says. Okay, guys, what are we doing here? Oh, Harry Manley says, I'm surprised it's not called She-Man. Indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He-Man or She-Man, I take it all, says Man of Gooning. Okay, sticking to form, true form, Man of Gooming, calm
Taking
down.
to his form, yes. Yeah.
Calm down your pants. Somehow.
Or By-Man, it's probably going to be By-Man. It's all possible. Slipknot says, I like the OG He-Man with Dolph Lundgren. I was so hyped for that movie. It's not even funny. And Dolph Lundgren did the best job he could with the story they gave him.
Yeah.
But it had that 80s cheese feel to it,
Mhm.
and it just didn't hit the same way. With the
No.
amount of like technological advancements, CGI, and everything else, what they could do with this movie could be like next level. But
Check
they're already
puppies.
fucking it up.
Yeah, for sure. We gotta check the puppies because Addy's
Sure.
getting annoyed with Goldie right now, and Goldie's getting annoyed with Addy.
Yeah, everybody's getting annoyed.
Yeah, it's. I hear Addy like me.
Just like going to check what.
Wants attention from Goldie. Ow! And Sunny comes with ow! It's so cute. It's the cutest thing ever. Okay, we got Daddy, but he's gonna be in. Yeah, he doesn't like it. Yeah, just...
Here we
Okay.
go.
Okay, guys. Well, actually, some new news just came out
New
on the
news?
site, but we have no time. We gotta go, so we did whatever we could to cover this. Tomorrow is the castration of Goldie. We have to bring him to be neutered,
Knock on wood.
spayed, neutered. So we're not gonna be here at all.
Hail
but-
Slay.
Hey,
Guys,
it's
like-
a game. We can try to do a short stream if we start early enough, but we have to be done with it by 10 o'clock. So like an hour earlier than usual. If we can do it, because the network show's not gonna be on for this exact same reason. So if we can do a very short stream, if not, we're just not gonna do it. Yeah, so maybe this is the only stream for that. We have to focus on the Golda. Logan's gonna help me with whatever he can.
Yeah.
So I would just hope that Gold is gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be great, and I gotta keep an eye on him because he's gonna be recovering, the little
he is.
muffin. Here he is, his last day as a man before he gets
Oh.
paid and neutered.
Jesus.
I don't want to do it, but when he
Yeah,
has
for his own good. Because,
when he has one testicle inside of his leg, basically, that has to be removed, and the other one, if we remove that, then he's gonna have no issues with his prostate later. So, yeah, I wouldn't castrate my dogs if I don't have to, and yeah, I'm gonna be worried and on our toes the whole day tomorrow. So, gotta focus on that. My little boy. Okay, guys. So
I've got Iron Maiden song stuck in my head now for the Gold Huh.
really,
Like, jeez. Yeah,
Oh.
the one where it's a guy on death row and he's about to walk down the hallway. I feel bad for your dog now.
yeah, I know. I mean, we all do, but maybe this is gonna help with his character.
Yeah.
I mean, if he calms down a bit because he's very reactive. He barks everybody on the street. He doesn't accept anybody that he doesn't know. Besides some corgis that he really likes. But he needs a time spent with people and time spent with doggies to accept them. Like Logan needed 3 days
Yes.
for Goldie to accept him.
Consistently.
Consistently, like, because otherwise he just can't stop barking at him. Like last time that the Disgusting was here, which was a few months ago, he came to visit. Goldie didn't stop the whole time. We had like 15-minute stops together, and he just stormed out. He just couldn't stand him because he was like, "Ba, ta, 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 ta." Like, no, stop. He just does not stop. He's a guard dog. As a guard dog
Yes.
could be or should be. I don't know. Okay, so hopefully that the behavior is gonna, disappear. If not, like whatever, we
Yeah,
still
to
love
still
him
be
to
safe.
death.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So, reading some last comments. WB has a history of making terrible business decisions. Remember when WB paid Jar Jar Abrams, J.J. Abrams, 500 million to basically do nothing? Yes, of course, but new leadership changes
There is
politics,
that, yes. Yeah.
changes how things are handled. So the whole company is built by many different people over the years. Like the original creators are dead. It's no longer what it was.
I mean, there is
Warner
no-
Brothers are dead.
there
They
is-
do not exist anymore.
Just like there is no Walt Disney in
Yeah.
Disney, you know?
And
I'm
Thing changed so much.
Super disappointed in Zaslav. Oh, actually, very interesting thing, which may or may not be related. So Zaslav, of course, owns WB, and doesn't WB own CNN as well? Isn't that part of that whole network?
Yeah. That's why Paramount is actually also interested at that part.
Today, CNN announced a merger. This is how bad CNN is down, with Kalshi, the gambling website.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Correct. That's how bad. That's how down bad they are on money. So Zaslav has fucked this company up like you wouldn't believe, and they now have to rely on a gambling website to go ahead and fucking push their news. They're going to be doing a new a gambling ticker on CNN now.
God.
Dear God. Yeah.
Paramount has to fix the safe.
Someone has to buy that and fix it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed that that's the like they've lost so much money that they actually have to do something now to fix it.
God, yeah. Yeah, that just proves how idiotic they are. So hopefully they learn their lesson and they get the hell out of the kitchen. New cooks have to be hired.
New books have to be there.
Okay, guys, we really gotta go. So thank you for being here on the memberships of Nobody and Truth. Thank you for the support, guys. And see ya on Saturday, if all is okay. If today we can stay for a bit, see you later. But again, we'll see what happens. Just keep an eye on the channel. So in any case, Tsunami, thank you so much for the help.
Thank you. See you guys.
See you guys. Love ya. Bye-bye. Bye.
The 40K Empress leads the way as warriors of the imperium sway into realms where dangers play, where hidden minds hold sway. Through stars and storms we rise, under her watchful eyes, with faith and fire will prevail, for the imperium must not fail. For the imperium we prevail. Beneath the grand cathedral spires, plots twist like smoldering fires, but with her blade of pure desire, she claims the stars entire. Through stars and storms we rise, under her watchful eyes, with faith and fire will prevail, for the imperium must not fail. The imperium we prevail. Through warp storms and battle cries, her banners pierce the darkened skies. With bolter hymns the traitor dies, as loyal warriors arise. Saints and psychers bend the flame, every world speaks her name. The Empress rules without shame, as war she does reclaim.